an inspection is done on your behalf. It is done for you to protect you.
It's important to keep in mind what is the purpose of the inspection. Yes, potentially if things do arise, we can get some credit for you for remediation, but the true purpose is just to educate you on your home. One of the things that we recommend that all buyers do when they're purchasing a home is educate yourself as much as you can on the home that you're buying. And one of the ways that you can do that is inspections, right? So there's a couple of inspections that we recommend for all of our buyers to get. One of them is the general whole entire house home inspection, where one of our trusted inspectors will go through the house with you. It takes about 2 to 3 hours, depending on the size of the house. And the point is to tell you what your house really is, right? How old your roof is, if there's any potential leaks, any red flags to watch out for, but also if there's anything that could potentially become an issue in the future, so you can budget for it accordingly. What are some of the other inspections that you recommend?
Well, there's several, but there's also, termite inspections. So you definitely want to make sure that there's no termite damage and there's no live termites on the property. Obviously a roof inspection. If there's a chimney, if there's a fireplace in the house, there's also a chimney inspection that happens. If the home has a pool, a separate inspector comes out for the pool inspection. So there's definitely different people specializing in their field to really tell you about the house, to also, like Marina mentioned, so you could budget for some of the repairs that you may need in the future, but also so we can get some credits from the seller. So honestly, if the roof is past its life expectancy and it's leaking and it needs repairs or replacement, we can negotiate on your behalf and make sure you get some credits for that so you could replace the roof once you move in.
Another inspection for the same exact reason that is important is a sewer line inspection, because you as a homeowner are responsible for a sewer line that runs between your house and the public sewer on the street. And that could be a costly repair depending on where it is and the work that it requires. It could be anywhere between $15,000 to $25,000. So we definitely want to run the scope through it, see if there's any potential lagging, sagging, blockages that you would need to be aware of, so we can ask for remediation from the seller or credit so you can do it yourself down the line.
So speaking of sewers, obviously right now we're in Cranford, so we are actually attached to the public sewer. You're getting public water. In some towns in New Jersey, you're still running on a septic system, and you may even have well water. So those are different inspections and different professionals that will come out to inspect those items. Actually, funny enough, the well water inspection falls on the seller. So it's not you who's responsible as the buyer. The seller has to show you proof of health from the well and make sure that the water is clean and healthy and good to drink.
Another important inspection that we do is an oil tank sweep. New Jersey, unfortunately, is one of those states that they used to use oil tanks that were buried in the ground for heat. When most of the homes were converted to gas, the cheapest way was to leave those oil tanks in the ground. So we do occasionally will come across a house with an oil tank in the ground. It's not something that you want to take on as a buyer. It's always the seller's responsibility to take care of it, remove it, and remediate any potential leakage that has happened over the years. So we want to protect you. An oil tank sweep is under $500, and now you have a house with a peace of mind knowing that it's not something that you ever have to worry about.
So basically, an inspection is done on your behalf. It is done for you to protect you. Your attorney is going to recommend it. We recommend it. We have a lot of professionals in the area that will come out and do the work, and they're trusted and they're honest and they actually know what they're doing. So they'll even give you kind of quotes on what it would cost to repair, so you have a good idea of what's going to happen down the line.
And I think it's important to keep in mind what is the purpose of the inspection. Yes, potentially if things do arise, we can get some credit for you for remediation, but the true purpose is just to educate you on your home. So you know, in case there's a water leak somewhere, where to turn off your water. You know that if you have a sump pump, where it is, right? So it's just things like that, how old your HVAC system is, or how many units do you even have. As a homeowner, you're taking on this enormous project that you're now responsible for. And a lot about home care is just anticipating these things and taking care of your home so it takes care of you.
If you found your way to this channel and you like our vibe, definitely subscribe and reach out to us if you have any other questions.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.